Hi guys, I'm Vanessa. Welcome to Swahili Food. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make kokotende, a very popular snack that is crunchy on the inside, crunchy on the outside, covered in crystallized sugar and delicately flavored with cardamom powder. Here's how you do it. In a bowl I added 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of semolina, a little cardamom, a little baking powder, half a teaspoon, pinch of salt, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of coconut powder, and a little milk. I used about a half a cup, actually I used less than a half a cup. So just start by adding a little at a time. You don't want to add all the milk at once because you'll end up with a very gloopy batter, and that's not what we're going for. So just add a little at a time and keep basically kneading your dough until everything comes together. I've got a new comb, a hair pick that I found. I've been looking for this for a while. You want to pinch off a little piece of dough. Make sure you're using a new comb or a clean one, please, not one that's used for hair. Now once you've pinched it, you just want to roll it off so that it looks a bit like a shell or a date. They're actually, the original name is Kokotende, which means dates, so it's supposed to look a bit like a date. I see I'm not pushing it too hard through. And then you just want to gently use your finger and lift. Another thing is make sure that your dough is spread out well enough lengthwise. Otherwise, I'll show you later what can happen. Another method you can use is with a fork. Personally, I prefer using the hair pick. I think it works better. So once you're done making all of them, you see that one is a long one. If you roll them too small, I'll be showing you what happens. My oil is ready. You can see the bubbling there. You want to put your kokotende back into the oil, and once you do that, reduce the heat to low. You don't want it to cook too fast because then it'll crisp out on the outside and the inside will still be very soft. And what we're looking for is crunchy throughout. Now I'm going to be showing you why I said you have to make sure the length of it is long before you roll. See that piece? If the length is not long enough, it's going to open up. So make sure they're long so that it stays closed. I've been frying them for about 5 to 8 minutes here. And they sound ready, but they're not. Listen. One way to be sure they're ready is by testing with a toothpick or a skewer. So when you check one side, you'll find it's nice and hard. But if you flip it over, your skewer will go right in. That's how you know you're not yet done. And you still have to go for a little bit more. Once your skewer doesn't go in easily, then you know you're good to go. You can then get them out of the oil and drain them on a kitchen paper. Just to remove the excess oil, because we don't need excess oil. I'm going to make the sugar coating. I added a half a cup of sugar and about a 1/4 cup of water. And about a half a teaspoon of ground cardamom. You want to bring it to a boil until all the sugar crystals have dissolved. Once they've dissolved, then you can put it off. I added my sugar syrup to a wider pan and then added the kokotende in there. I feel it's easier to coat all the kokotende in a wider pan. You then want to keep your flame on medium to low and just keep mixing them about in that syrup until all the syrup starts to crystallize. You have to shake your pan about, do a bit of a pan dance, and after a while it will crystallize. If it doesn't, don't give up. Just keep your heat low and just keep shaking it. Once your sugar's crystallized, you're good. You can plate up and enjoy this delicious snack. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and as always, happy cooking!